As you know, guys, the internet is buzzing with rumors and speculation, and everyone's trying to figure out what's going on at Diddy's freak-off parties.
Jennifer Lopez is going viral every single day because of Diddy. It's no secret. There's a million different reports.
Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo. Her name has been coming up a lot right now.
P. Diddy had freak-off parties. Celebrities went to those parties. Sports stars went to those parties.
J-Lo says the chaos around Diddy brought stress, scrutiny, and drama that she didn't expect.
Now, we know that J-Lo and Diddy were the it couple back in the early 90s and early 2000s.
So much of my past.
But with the recent revelations, people are questioning if J-Lo knew about Diddy's alleged activities and if she herself ever participated in them.
Will Combs' ex-girlfriend play a role in his criminal case?
There has also been rumors that there is confirmed tape recently of her involved in those parties and that Diddy has her on tape. A member of one of his private security team apparently approached Ben Affleck and said, hey, we've got your wife on tape.
Yeah, they came to Ben Affleck and they said, the wife's on these tapes.
Now, let's be honest, J-Lo has a reputation for being a bit demanding, but that's a far cry from her being involved in anything like, Diddy's been allegedly involved in. So there is a lot of questionable behavior, which is the reason why he's currently in jail. There are accusations that he is involved in racketeering and a number of other illegal activities. Now, in the midst of all this chaos, a former employee of J-Lo's, Taya D'Souza, came forward to actually defend her. Taya had worked with Jennifer on the set of Made in Manhattan and claims to have known her during this time that she was dating Diddy. Now, people are suspecting that Taya may be just trying to protect her, but Taya insists that J-Lo never was involved in any of Diddy's alleged wrongdoings. She describes Jennifer more as a workaholic, focused on empowering women and building her own career. In fact, in any of the recent documentaries that I've watched, you can really see how passionate J-Lo is about her work. She's meticulous. She works day and night. So she doesn't demand anything of her people, of her dance crew, of anyone around her that she doesn't, do herself. This is part of the tension as to why Bennifer 2.0 didn't work out. As much as, Ben Affleck is also a talented actor and a hard worker, I don't think that it compares to the work ethic and the projects that J-Lo has. She has, especially during the time that she had the Super Bowl, she has the Super Bowl to prepare for. She has her own music, and then she has movies, and she's got this documentary. So there's never downtime for J-Lo, right? She's always working. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Do you think that Taya's defense of J-Lo is genuine, or is she just trying to protect her former boss? We'd love to hear what your thoughts are in the comments. Now, it is interesting that J-Lo herself has remained dead silent on this issue. Some might see this as an admission of guilt, where others might, see this as she's simply trying to protect her image and distance herself as far as possible. It is not a popular, relationship or popular time for people to be saying that they know Diddy, they did anything with Diddy. Back in the day, those parties were the parties you wanted to go to, and now it's the place that people are saying, it wasn't me, they don't want to be associated with that. This situation also highlights the importance of really knowing your partner before getting really serious. Now, it's easy to be charmed by someone like Diddy. First of all, Diddy Combs, not only is he self-made and has he, brought a lot of people with him, his extravagant parties and the way that he woos people and literally entices people into his lifestyle, it's so lavish. I remember, I forget the name of the actor, but he was saying, man, I could throw a party for $1,000 and have people here. And Diddy throws parties for $1 million. Okay. There is nothing, short of luxurious and glamour when it comes to Diddy and how he wants to impress his people. And his most recent bodyguard, a celebrity bodyguard, simply mentioned that, part of the reason why he does this, he feels like if he goes over and above, when it's time to ask for a favor, he'll remind people of that time when he did this or that. Remember that jam that I threw? Remember that, luxury yacht or vacation that we were on? So it's hard to say no to someone when you see him literally spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on people's experiences and just being super, super lavish. Have you ever been blinded by someone's charm only to discover this hidden side to them, or feeling as if there was a reason, or like this doesn't come for free, okay? Particularly in Hollywood. If you are taking and you are receiving the generosity of someone like Diddy, it does not come without a cost. In addition, part of the recordings that he has in these freak off parties apparently is not for blackmail, but it's really for his own ego and for his own sense of like, hey, this happened. And looking back on it, it's like only he could get away with that stuff. It's like video memorabilia for him. And some people think that's a bit dark and twisted, but it seems, given the allegations, that, there really isn't anything dark and twisted about Diddy. He goes to all lengths. Now, despite Thea's claims, some people remain very skeptical. They point to J-Lo's frequent appearances with Diddy at these parties and evidence of her involvement. I mean, how could you be intimately involved for 9 years with somebody and not know that things were going on in the background, or there was something shady, or that, he was, into all kinds of activities, including the time that they were at the club where supposedly she hid a handpiece for him. Now, this is all allegations, right? This is all rumors. We don't know what actually went on, but it would seem that any woman who's dating Diddy practically does whatever he says. Now, could it be the money? Could it be the fame? Could it be that he's just such an amazing charmer and it's hard to say no? He actually says that. He prides himself on being able to get whatever he wants, whenever he wants, with whomever he wants. So I don't know, maybe that money, the power, the influence, the way that he just feels like he can get away with anything. And he has so many of these A-list celebrities and politicians and the who's who in his back pocket giving him that respect. Remember, it wasn't too long ago that he received the key to the city in New York that they recounted. But you don't rise to that level of fame and earn that much money and have that many brand deals if he wasn't good at business or charismatic or convincing people that he deserved it and that he earned it. And he demanded that respect. People gave it to him. Ultimately, only time will tell what truly transpired and how involved J-Lo was, what she knew, what she didn't know. Ultimately, only time will tell what truly transpired. Until then, we can only speculate and hope that the truth comes to light. We are going to continue to follow the Diddy story and the highlights of J-Lo to see what is going on in the coming days. Is she going to speak up? Is there a time that she'll be subpoenaed and actually give some kind of context or some kind of acknowledgement that she did or didn't know what was going on? Stay tuned, guys.